Hello, good afternoon. I'm Chief Professor Alex Igbeneweka reporting for the GUOSA-LANGUAGE.TV news. Here with me this afternoon, we've just had the conclusion of the 2018 Interslavic Linguistic and Cultural Conference, and with me is
Jan van Steenbergen
and
Archbishop Job of Termessos,
and my girlfriend
Wojciech Barunka,
and
Bishop Isaiah.
all right. These are the some of the gentlemen who were behind the success of this conference. It's a very wonderful event, and everybody had a good time. And sir, what is the purpose of this conference? What is it all about?
No, well, the Interslavic language is a language that is intended to be understandable for all Slavic people. It is based on Old Church Slavonic in combination with the modern Slavic languages in such a way that it consists of material that exists in all Slavic languages, or if not, that's not possible, in most of them.
Thank you very much.
This was our second conference.
Thank you. What was your role? What role did you play in the conference?
Well, I'm co-organizer of the conference and I'm co-author of the language, together with my friend Wojta here.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, I'm Archbishop Joe of Termessos. I'm representing the Ecumenical Patriarch. The Ecumenical Patriarchate has sent in the 9th century St. Cyril and Methodius to create the Slavic language, and I am very happy that in our 21st century there is an attempt to do almost the same thing, to create a language that would be common for the Slavic people and to facilitate the cooperation between all the Slavic nations.
Thank you very much. And Professor
Hello,
Wojtek?
my name is Wojciech Barunka. I am local. I am professor from the Czech University in Prague, and I am a co-author of the Slavic language. And our next goal for the next year of the conference is the standardization of this language and wider popularization.
Thank you very much for inviting the GUOSA language all the way from the United States of America. What is the prospect of the future for these two body of languages, GUOSA and Interslavic?
Definitely, GUOSA has the same perspective as Interslavic, maybe better, because GUOSA follows the heritage and the idea of Holy Brothers Cyril and Methodius from Saloniki, who created first Interslavic language in the 9th century.
Thank you very much. Last but not the least.
I will translate.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Jak se jmenujete?
Isaiah.
Isaiah. Okay, I think...
I'll translate.
Professor Wojtek, I just observed a very important church service. Could you give us a little information about the church service? What it's about it, how it started, or what is it called?
Yes, I will try to explain it. I hope you did recognize a little difference, but very little, from the Catholic style.
Yes.
Different dress, different language, and also with different pictures.
Yes.
It has origin in the Roman Empire, 2000 years ago. All the Roman Empire, ancient Roman Empire, was not Christian. It was paganic before Christianity. But when the emperor Constantine adopted Christianity as a state religion in the 3rd century, empire has been split into East and West. Western capital city remained Rome.
Okay.
Was before and still was Rome. But eastern capital of the East independent, now independent eastern part of Roman Empire was Constantinople.
Okay.
It means city of Constantine, because he did build this city.
Okay.
Yeah, he's builder of the city, that empire. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the western part, most used language was Latin. In the western part, eastern part, most used Constantinople and around was Greek language.
Okay.
Bit different language. Yeah. And the church started as a united church, but having more centers in the west and in the east. But during medieval, after fall of Roman Empire on the west, situation has been changed. Yeah, because on the west, Roman Empire followed, but European nations, we and Germanic nations and other now modern European nations, continued Christian tradition in the West style. And this is Roman Catholic.
Okay, in the West.
In the eastern part, Greeks also continued tradition, but unfortunately there was Islamic invasion. And in medieval age, whole East was under Islamic dominance.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And this is the reason for differences.
Oh my God.
For example, these big huts.
Yeah, the big hat.
It is not fashion, because during Islamic occupation was strong law for Christians, because Christians were people of second category, in contrast to Muslims. Yeah, and headman or chairman of Christians, bishop, must be easy to recognize from the far.
Okay.
Because easy to shoot him, easy to find him, and also,
goodness.
and he was responsible for keeping peace in community. Yeah. So this big hat,
the
is
long
symbol
hat,
symbol of slavery.
Wow.
It is symbol of slavery.
Slavery.
But they, Eastern Orthodox Christians, still. Now they are not in the Islamic dominance because we liberated in Europe. Greece is now free. Turks were fighting during the 19th century, and other nations like Bulgarians and the others. But because of respecting tradition and respecting old martyrs, they still have these big huts because they remember predecessors.
Oh yeah.
This is it.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is case of difference.
Thank you. Well, thanks for that explanation. What will I say is the name of this service or of this church we just?
This is Byzantine style.
Thank you.
Because Eastern Roman Empire in medieval, before Islamic occupation, short time had the name Byzantine.
Byzantine. Do I say Byzantine congregation?
Yeah. But Byzantine is the same as Eastern Roman Empire. It is equivalent.
Okay.
Byzantine or Eastern Roman Empire.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Who started Slavic culture diplomacy was Serbs. Because they established an association, Matica Srpska, this is name of the association, in 1832, early. Yeah. Next will be Czechs, Slovak, Polish, and all other nations. But Serbs were first. Yeah, 1832.
You mean Serb? Serb. Okay.
Serbian. Now is a festival of Serbian culture.
Okay.
Same nation.
Yeah?
And president, chairman of this association, which is still existing.
Wow.
Almost 200 years. Yeah, is Dragan Stanic, and he's here.
Wait a minute.
This is that man on the breakfast. You met him. That one.
Is he the descendant or the same? It should be the heir apparent.
No, he is maybe 20th or about chairman of the same association, which still continues.
Yeah, but I mean the first president is not. I know what you're saying. The same lineage, the same genealogy, but not the same person.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It is voting process.
Yeah.
Always somebody is voting.
Yeah, okay.
Now he is a novel writer and poet in Serbia. Yeah, he is very known. Yeah, he's here. You know him. He has.
Yeah. Is it not the bishop or the archbishop?
Archbishop is another one.
Okay.
Yeah, Archbishop is from Constantinople. Because very old story in 9th century in Great Moravia started by letter of our king Rastislav, who asked Byzantine emperor to send bishop Yeah, because here was no bishop. Yeah, and in this letter is written, please, we wanted Christianity, but also we wanted education and alphabet, etc., etc.
Yes, yes.
And please, Emperor, send us bishops.
Bishop.
And these bishops were Cyril and Methodius. These two holy people. Yeah, they created alphabet and first language.
Whoa.
First Interslavic.
Interslavic.
1,200 years ago. And you did hear this language.
Yeah.
Because this language still continues in church. Orthodox
the
church.
same way it was done before in the century.
Yeah.
Still
It
there.
sounds something like between Czech and Russian. Maybe now it is hard to understand because 1,000 years.
Yeah, evolution.
But I can understand something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interslavic is based on the same principles. Yeah, and basic vocabulary and basic grammar is directly derived from this language. Directly. Yeah. So we did have material where to build it from. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Advantage. Yeah.
This is
for
really-
Interslavic.
This-
And after back to First World War, 100 years ago, Czechoslovak Republic started. Before it, we were under dominancy of Austrian Empire. No independent nation, Czechs, no Slavic nation except Russia
Russia.
was independent.
Russia.
But thanks to cultural diplomacy and thanks to effort in culture, education and literacy, Matica Srpska Association, other associations during 9th century, we were so developed that Americans and other global nations allowed us to have independent republic. It was President Wilson, U.S. President Wilson, big friend of our first President Masaryk. Yeah, this story, and also wife of first President Masaryk, Czechoslovak president, was an American from American family.
Almost similar like Trump and this lady from Russia.
First wife of Trump is Czech.
Czech. Can you imagine?
Yes. It is amazing, but this is just by event. I don't know how.
Things revolving.
Our small Czech nation has influence. And the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Madeleine Albright, she is Czech.
Oh, she?
Yes, she is.
But the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Trump or for here?
She was with Clinton.
Oh, with Clinton.
Yeah, with Clinton.
Wow.
Still living. Yeah. And she speaks Czech.
Czech.
She still speaks. When she is visiting Czech, she normally speaks Czech. Yeah.
Quickly. When you say Czech, you're talking about Interslavic. Oh, no, kind of.
Moment. I will finish this story. It is important.
Okay. Sorry.
Important. And this Gorazd is Holy Gorazd or Saint Gorazd II.
Okay.
Because first one was student of Kirill and Methodius long ago. Now Gorazd II was a Czechoslovak citizen who restored Orthodox Church and restored this tradition, this old Moravian tradition. And also, he is hero from the Second World War. Because when Nazis, German Nazis occupied this territory, parachutes from Britain went here to fight Germans, and parachutes killed German protector. Because there were plans to eliminate Czech nation from this territory.
Oh my God!
It was crazy situation. So they decided to kill, to assassinate. Is it correct?
Assassinate.
That protector. And after this event, it was very hard, and nobody wanted to help parachutes. Nobody. Because of big fear. And the only man who helped was Gorazd.
How do you spell it?
That man in Prague.
In Prague.
He lived in Prague in that
Prague.
time, and he gave church them to have shelter
Okay, to reform
before
or
Nazis.
okay, redevelop.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Nazis recognized where they are and killed them all,
Oh,
and also Gorazd. Yeah, so he is a martyr
a man,
because of hero of
died,
Second World War,
yeah, he died.
national hero. So he is both saint for Orthodox Church, restorer or renewer of great Moravian tradition, liturgical language, etc., etc., and also civil hero from war. Money in one. Yeah?
Politics, man and politics.
And this is small exhibition of that man.
Okay.
And this very small monastery was born house of Gorazd.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and this
wow.
is extended now. Yeah,
So-
he has born here, and this is extended now, and it is small church and small monastery, and about 3 monks is living here.
Well,
Yeah, so this is that story,
interesting.
and now I can explain you.
Yeah. What I was saying is the language.
A lot, but everything is related to everything.
Yeah, I know.
Feel history, culture, civilization, alphabetization, education system. Yeah, this is strategy.
Now, the people who developed or created the first Czech alphabet and all this linguistic.
Our first alphabet was Glagolitic. It is predecessor of Cyrillic,
Okay.
like in Russia still today.
But I understand that.
Yeah, our common. And then we changed to Latin for practical reasons. Yeah,
Okay.
because we are in the West.
Okay, I understand that. My question, is it how do you spell it? Gligotin or
Glagolica
Glagolithin?
or Glagolitic.
Glagolithic alphabet was created by 3 people. Am I right?
No, only 2. Cyril and Methodius.
Okay,
That 2
those 2.
Greek brothers
They are
from
brothers.
Thessaloniki
Yeah.
who were educated in Constantinople.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's the point I was trying
Yeah.
to get
And
down.
rector of university in Constantinople,
Yeah.
because there was university in 9th century. Understand? 9th century was Photios,
For sure.
and he was also patriarch of Greek Church.
Huh.
Yeah. Now patriarch of Greek Church is Bartholomew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Direct line.
Of
Now Bartholomew personally knows our Slavic Union. I visited him several times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
Do you
this
take-
Archbishop
you take picture
Job
with
of
him?
Telmesos
You take picture with him?
is deputy or ambassador of Constantinople Church in Swiss,
Okay.
in Geneva.
In Geneva.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will show you. I will show you my photo with Bartholomew.
Yeah.
It's also amazing. Momento.
And
Look me. Sorry. Because I was translator and manager of this visit at Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Because I speak English and can translate to English and Greek.
yeah.
Yeah. So I managed this everything.
So,
And Holy Father Bartholomew, he is like a pope.
Okay.
Pope
Okay.
is-
I was going to ask the relationship.
Yeah. Roman Pope is chairman of Western Church.
Okay.
And that man is chairman of Eastern Church.
Eastern Church. But this service that I just witnessed just now, is it a part of Roman Catholic? Because it looks similar.
Serbs are by majority Orthodox.
Orthodox.
They
okay.
belong to East Church.
okay, but
Czechs are majority West.
West. Okay.
Yeah, but now there is a process between Pope Francesco and Patriarch Bartholomew to unite church into one big one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Too much division.
There is no fight again. It was in medieval. In medieval, it was.
If you look at the service structure, almost similar. Am I right?
Of course.
Similar to.
It was one church.
Yeah.
First millennium, first 1,000 years from Christ, it was one church everywhere. But then, because of medieval stupid policy and everything, it was separated, and now it is slowly united back. Yeah.
And that is I think it is because you guys who are Interslavic propagators are working hard to unite the language, and once the language is being united, it goes, it carries the
we
tradition.
have strong support by Patriarch.
Patriarch, you see.
He wrote a letter about blessing of our conference.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw in the.
Yeah. And also, this Archbishop, Job Telmesos, who is chairman in Geneva.
Yeah, that's the one who is taking me to. He's the one taking me to the airport to Vienna.
Yes, you will go. You can talk about it because he's
because we are riding together.
Yeah, so he will say you everything. you know, we are starting from primitive conditions, and we do not have a lot of money.
Yeah,
but I try to have maximum as much I can. From sources I have.
Yes, it's
because
wonderful.
It is not so easy.
It's not.
This is also Russian Moscow policy, which is against, because Russian philosophy. Not everybody. Some Russians are perfect, but political Russians from Moscow, from Kremlin, President Putin, and the others.
And the rest.
This is a big problem because they want to unite all Slavic nation under Russian political dominancy against Europe.
That's not,
in opposition to the Europe.
That's not cool. That's not going to be cool.
It's crazy. Because we are builders of European civilization.
Yeah.
We are not enemies.
But here are some, what they call it, selfish politicians. They want to.
Definitely.
Very myopic. They see very little.
Yeah. But Bartholomew is Greek.
Yeah.
And he thinks absolutely different. Yeah. You can also ask for details when you go to Vienna.
Wow, this is interesting.
Absolutely, but remember, weapons, nothing.
No.
Gun or knife, it is wrong. Yeah?
No.
If you want to fight for equality, independence, and reputation of your nation. Build alphabet, build scholar system, build literacy language, etc., etc.
Build evolved language together. That build unity.
Do you remember that old poetry? I sent you link in email. Yeah. This is poetry written by brothers Cyril and Methodius. Very old. Yeah. And one verse, one line says, the strongest weapon is alphabet and book.
Yes.
It is the strongest weapon against enemy.
And that is the weapon Europe in the English language has against almost the world nation.
British army is weak now. Was strong.
Because
but now is weak. But they have universities. And half of Africa is studying in British universities.
Yes.
So
it's the language is the flag, is the weapon of colonization and decolonization.
Exactly.
So, and that is the weapon the British had all over the world.
You know what you are doing.
I know.
you are doing the same as this system.
In the GUOSA.
This church and this system.
Yes, through the GUOSA language.
You are African Cyril and Methodius. But really, I'm joking.
I know, I'm not.
But you are doing same.
I'm thinking, you know what? Somebody told me.
Learn from it, please. Learn from it. Learn the story. Learn everything.
Yeah.
It is long process. It is not just for 1 year or 2 years.
No, it's more than a lifetime.
Lifetime. But start
more than a lifetime.
You need to teach students.
Yes.
Etc.
And that is why I was telling you about the interlinguistic cultural exchange between between Interslavic and Nigeria. You see, out there I can.
For example, look, yet one important thing: the Europe is not coherent.
No.
It is a relatively small continent, but it consists from 3 different family of languages.
Yeah.
First one is derived from Latin,
Yeah.
Roman languages.
Oh, yes, Roman.
French, Italian, Spain,
Portuguese
and Romania.
Yes.
Yet one land, city, one land. Yeah. So next, it is Germanic.
Yeah.
It is Germany,
Germanic.
English, Scandinavia,
Yeah. The Central
Denmark,
Europe.
Swiss,
Central
Sweden,
Europe.
Iceland,
Yeah.
Belgium, Holland, Netherlands,
Netherlands.
Luxembourg.
I understand.
They speak similar.
I understand even that the Netherlands, they have a similar language already.
It is very similar to English.
Okay, but they said they evolve it. Is that right? I'm not too sure that the language of Netherlands is similar.
No. In Belgium, they use half to half French and local language.
Local language, okay.
Yeah, but the Netherlands is only local language, only Dutch.
Okay,
It
Dutch.
was named Dutch. Yeah?
Okay.
So, and Slavic nation, Slavic family.
Yes.
By population, it is 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. 30%, 35 or about. Almost same
Same ratio.
population, same population. And by geography,
Yeah.
Slavic is 1/2 of total area geographically. So we are the strongest
In the
Europe.
Union.
By geographical territory and between first 3 by population. Yeah, and our idea, because we already have some negotiation with Latin people.
Yeah.
They have interlingua. Yeah,
Okay.
similar to what is interlingua.
Interlingua,
Yeah? And our idea is English, good, but only for Germans. Because
Germanic and
because they learn it easily, and it is easy for them. Yeah. Interlingua or New Latin, it is the same for Latin people, Latin-speaking nations, and Interslavic for Slavic-speaking nations.
Okay.
Auxiliary language, help language.
Yeah.
Above them all, Esperanto, because Esperanto is different.
Yes.
If you do not learn yourself Esperanto, you do not understand.
Exactly.
But if you want to learn Esperanto, you learn it quickly. Design of Esperanto is fast learning.
Okay.
This is aim of Esperanto, goal or strategy. Yeah, fast learning. Yeah, our strategy is different. Our strategy is understanding without learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is possible, but it is possible only within one family. If you want to connect more families, you have the only way easy learned language. And Esperanto works. But if Czech and Serb want to speak each other, Esperanto is
it doesn't
not
work.
for you.
Thank you.
Esperanto is different.
It's different. And the same
Interslavic is the best because it is between
these Slavic nations.
Yeah, but if I spoke to Giorgio Silfer, he is an Italian by origin. He is Latin. Yeah. I speak little bit Latin, little bit Italian, and little bit Esperanto. So I was crazy. I spoke damaged Esperanto, but Esperanto worked for us all. Yeah, we spoke in that language. And our strategy is English, no problem, but only for those where it works.
For the English kingdom.
Yes.
The same thing similar with the GUOSA language. In Nigeria, they have different mother tongue traditional language, which is good for everybody. If you are in a Hausa, you understand Hausa is good. Yoruba is good. But when you talk of communication between different language and culture and dialect.
Yeah.
This is where GUOSA is perfect, because every word evolved from all the different.
And by the way, all big languages in Europe, India, Persia, and old civilizations, China as well, are zonal.
Zonal, thank you.
Because in India, Sanskrit,
Sanskrit,
it is not language of one nation. It is artificially assembled like GUOSA.
Thank you, like GUOSA.
Yes,
that is India.
Definitely. Chinese. Now, Chinese is language for 1 billion of people. But they are definitely not one nation. They have dialects, but unification using alphabet, grammar, is some virtual Chinese, which is common for them all.
Oh, exactly. Which is common to all. Yes.
And this is strong. Latin. Because old Europe in history did use Latin and Greek before Latin. It was also assembled from many dialects.
From many dialects.
So this story works. Indonesian language.
Thank you.
Modern Indonesian language. Bahasa Indonesia. Same thing. It is also Swahili. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. So why not GUOSA?
Why not? Thank you.
And why not Interslavic?
Interslavic.
It can work. Now, when Czech tourists are going to Croatia, or Polish tourists, or Slovak tourists in Croatia, they have warm sea in summer. Croatia has warm sea. We do not have sea. There is no sea. It is internal territory in the continent. So we are traveling to the warm sea. Our languages are almost similar. But 5 million of tourists from Slavic countries going each summer to Croatia, to the sea, have no support in own language, but everything is written only in English. Tourist agencies, hotels,
and English is the impostor language.
It's absolutely stupid. And also old people, because pensioners who saved some money and asked to have rest on summer. Imagine old man, old woman, pensioner, Czech pensioner, wants to go to the sea, and everybody is speaking English to them. What's the reason for? If Interslavic, automatically it is understandable. Products in shop, if you will go to shop, basic product, bread, milk, drinks, and also toothpaste or soap, or
the basic,
towel,
groceries.
It is very hard to understand it in English.
For them,
But if you say same word in Interslavic, it is mutually understandable.
Because the various words in the Interslavic come from the different Slavic colonial Slavic nations.
Yes. So you understand this. This is my study. I do not want to replace any national language.
No.
May stay.
Let them say
art, poetry, moves, everybody life may stay because it is state language. But now modern time is globalization. People are traveling.
All over the place.
If I travel to very similar country, I need to use Interslavic because it is about our common. It is intersection of our feeling and civilization, etc. Yet last moment I want to stress, because in English it is easy start. You can say, oh, way, nice, blah, blah, blah. I go, wow. English is easy from the start. Easy. Because everybody has different accent. It is tolerated. It is tolerated, and you do not need to know a lot of grammar in English. And you can say, oh, my friend, enjoy. Wow.
Oh yeah.
But nothing more. But if you want to say some abstract expression, for example, if we will speak I can speak English because I'm a university teacher, I'm a university professor, but it is not common for everybody. And some abstract, for example, more or less, probably, I did not expect that this could be possible.
That's an
A lot of abstract.
Yes.
Yeah. In English, you need to say a long sentence.
Thank you. Thank you.
Moment, a lot of idioms.
Oh, God.
And it is absolutely different from Czech. Because in Czech, I say, víceméně by jsem nemyslel, že to tak je. Víceméně by jsem nemyslel, že to tako je.
Okay.
Víceméně já by nemyslel, že to tako je. Now I spoke Czech, Russian and Interslavic. Did you hear it?
And yeah.
I want to say that our languages, if you go to the abstract level. higher sphere of communication, we are more similar than on the basic level. Because names of food or names of basic things and or animals or something could be different. But this abstract scientific are same.
A quick example in comparison to GUOSA, which is very similar to what you say.
I think GUOSA has the same effect.
The same thing, because in the GUOSA, if I say Ekuabia si Casa Ghana, Ekuabia is a mixture of Eku is Yoruba, Bia is Igbo, then Bra is from Ghana.
Understand.
Then Casa is from Hausa. So if I say Ekuabia si Casa Ghana, meaning welcome to the country of Ghana. If you write in the GUOSA language and you write in the English language, you need more pages, more words to express yourself in English. But in GUOSA, very few words.
This is it. Same for English. So now you understand everything.
Thank you. Viewers, it's a pleasure being with you. We've been discussing with Professor Wojtek Meruka. He is the
co-author of Interslavic language, together with Jan van Stenbergen and the 3 guys.
Thank you very much. So, we come your way again with more information and more educational material about the Interslavic and the GUOSA language.
And we were speaking in the garden of Orthodox monastery, where is tradition of the first Interslavic language. Which has been built in the 9th century. Thank you. Thank you.
So, in GUOSA,
my pleasure.
In GUOSA, we say Shendo, and then in
Shendoka.
Good. That is GUOSA. And in Interslavic, we say, how do you say it?
Hvala.
All right. So, it's a pleasure, America. Thank you. Oh my God, that was.
Naší architekturou lidovou Slován. Teďka máme otevřenou komoru. Lidovou architekturu. Manželka. Ta věc je velice. Je tam otevřená jedna komora kamenná, ale je hliněná. Ale máme zde... Enjoy, sorry. To nie jest ale rozumiem.
Bo ona rzeczywiście
Děkuju.
A potem to trzeba pewnie mieszać języki.
Jane,
medailu integritu na poďakovanie za vytvorenie i spolupráci na jazyku na festivale i na spolupráci s pánom profesorom.
Hvala lijepo. Hvala.
I drugi język, nie? Mimo
To tak nějak děkuji za spolupráci. Já to odnesu knedlíček tam.
jako čestného předsedu konference, takže my se velice radujeme z toho, že proces kultivace norského a slovanského národa, tak následník svatého Fotia Bartoloměj a po 1155 letech znova přišel vyslanec konstantinopolského patriarchátu vladyka Jon k vám na Moravu. My jsme ho pohostili a mohli jsme na konferenci, měli jsme takového čestného předsedu a místní pravoslavná církev, ta nás velmi podporuje.
Jasné.
My se máme rádi.
Tešíme sa na budúci rok.
Tak, těšíme se na budoucí rok.
Мы не говорили на эту тему, но я уверен, что вас тоже очень любит.
Hello, viewers. I am Chief Professor Alex Igbeneweka reporting from here in Czech Republic. The 2018 annual Czech Republic Interlinguistic Interslavic Conference has just been concluded here in Czech Republic, and with me is
Jan van Steenbergen.
and
Archbishop Job of Telmesos.
and my good hello, good afternoon,
From Moravia.
Moravia in Czech
Very
Republic.
nice having you here.
Thank you very much.